to the Mouthymamas.
It's been a little while.
It has been, but we're back, and we're back with some very exciting things to share. Yes.
We have a retreat on June 23rd coming up. It is called Journey to Empowered Living, and it's a one-day retreat for women.
Yes. And this is not our first retreat. We've had a few, but we've usually made it a weekend-long event, and we decided to do something that will hopefully make it more tangible for people, for women. So we're making it a very full one-day event. We want to invite women who might find that they're feeling a little stuck in life.
You know that sensation where you feel like you're kind of going through the motions, and I think there might be moments where you wonder if there's something more, if there could be a fuller sort of experience in your day-to-day lives.
Yeah. Essentially what we want to do is help you explore maybe where you might feel stagnant, and where you might be hiding parts of yourself when you really want to show up in a different way.
Yeah, and so to do that, basically what we're going to do is we're going to guide you through a number of exercises with the hopes of, or creating the space where you can maybe initiate a shift.
We're going to give you an example of kind of what we're talking about. So you might read, Facebook's famous for having all these affirmations online, like be positive, live life with joy,
have gratitude. But there's no real explanation on how. There's like, oh, just do this because it's just a switch. Hey, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't?
It doesn't work that way, Tara.
You mean I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and just feel joy?
Like, you don't wake up and be like,
come on.
I have so much gratitude. No.
Come. No. And I think a lot of the times I love those sentiments, but I struggle because we never talk about the process. You're right, like of how to get there. And we give you tools, but just for the record, for those of you who aren't familiar with our work or don't know us, it's not going to be all work.
No.
There's just a slight chance that there might be some tomfoolery.
A little bit of shenanigans. Shania Twains.
That's where I went. Anyway, but so the thing is that we do want to take you through this process, and there will be heavy lifting in certain moments, but more than that, we're going to have a lot of fun and really work to sort of connect with a deeper part of ourselves.
We have another thing we're offering. It's called a Soul Hour session, where we have brought in 5 different women who offer 5 different activities. Our retreats are very nurturing. Like I said, we like to have fun, but we like to go deep enough where we allow you to kind of go through a process, and we facilitate you through the process in a very safe and secure environment. And we also feed you well.
Here's a question you may have. What do we bring to the table? That's a good question.
Yes.
Fair.
So Tara and I, we've been collaborating for well over a year. We've been friends for a while.
Almost a decade.
And I think, first of all, to talk about the collaboration with us, we come from a very heart-centered place. We there's no ego behind when we facilitate. We really want to nurture everybody. We both have the same objective, and that is to support people in transitioning, evolving, developing, growing. And with our backgrounds, we have different backgrounds, but we have also similar life experiences, which I think has really helped us connect, would you say? So I've been a massage therapist for almost 20 years. I've owned my own business essentially for all that time. But not only do I do massage therapy, I do a multitude of other holistic disciplines. And I'm also body sugarist, which is natural hair removal. Throw that in there. Yes. But I've always been doing self-work, soul work. So not only do I treat people, I also am a teacher. I teach energy work, Usui Reiki. I teach relaxation massage and facilitate. We co-facilitate retreats. We also have a vlog called the Mouthymamas, Getting Real Behind the Wheel.
You want to check that out.
You want to check that out. But on top of that, I also am in a master empowerment life coaching course. And so I have a bit of a background and understanding of how we take, and like I said, I have my own personal story, and that's what's brought me to this work.
I think, just before I tell you about me, so what do I bring to the table? That's a good question. So a lot of people who are aware of our vlog or know my work, they're familiar with the fact that I am a certified sound therapist, which means I work with Himalayan singing bowls. I teach sound meditation classes, and I support people in sort of emotional regulation, I guess is how I would describe it. That's my one sentence description of it. But what a lot of people don't know about me is I actually have an academic background in identity production, which means that I've researched and studied and worked, I would say, intimately with women to understand and learn how our bodies are regulated by cultural rules and ideas about what women are supposed to be and what they're supposed to look like. So I have So I have a really strong sense of that, and so I kind of bring that knowledge to the table, along with my sort of meditative practice.
It's a nice balance.
It is. It's a fantastic balance, and I think the thing that I want to say about that is that when we think about our work, we talked about it today. It's kind of like this really juicy patchwork quilt of skills, and the thing about that is that we're able to support people in what we call the layers of their being. It's sort of more of a holistic approach to supporting folks. If you're interested and you think that you might want to join us for a day of exploration, a little depth into our beings, and a bit of tomfoolery again, like I said.
So we actually want to offer you this great kind of early bird special.
Oh yes.
And it expires on May 23rd at midnight, East Coast time. It's $137 plus tax, and there's different methods of payment. We are going to include a link to our registration form, and then after that date, it's $157 plus tax. So it's good to jump on board now, sign up now. We would love for you guys to come.
Join us.
Yes. So hopefully we'll see you there. Get in touch with us. Our email is mouthymamas2018@gmail.com. Either inquire, just shoot us an email and say, hey, throw me the registration form, but we will have a link. And you can just click on it and take the next steps, and hopefully you'll be registered with us before May 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So thank you. Join us for Journey to Empowered Living, our one-day women's retreat.
June 23rd.
You'll find it to be a very fulfilling, fun, learning, heart-centered day. So we hope you join us.
Join us.
Join us.
All right.
Thank you. Peace.
Mouthymamas out.
Mouthymamas out.